Hello there, welcome to my garden. Today let's talk about our earthworm buddies and how to keep them happy in your vermicomposting bin. Even with the best intentions, we can make mistakes that stress out our wiggly workers. I'll walk you through 5 common worm care mistakes and how to fix them. Our worms work hard for us, so let's give them a healthy home. Ready to make your worm farm thrive? Let's get into it, because that's our business. Before we jump in, please do me a favor and take a second to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out in providing great garden tips and advice. Okay, let's dig in. First up, overfeeding. It's easy to get excited and dump in all your kitchen scraps, but worms eat slowly. Too much food rots, smells, and attracts pests before worms can process it. The fix? Feed about half the worm's weight in scraps per week. Try pocket feeding. Tuck food into a different spot each time, and always cover it with bedding. Check the last feeding spot before adding more. If food remains, wait. If you've overfed, remove rotting bits and pause feeding for a week or 2. Fluff the bedding to add air and help things reset. It's all about balance. Just enough food, not too much. Pay attention, adjust as needed, and your worms will thank you. Love on them, but don't overwhelm them. Worms breathe through their skin, so moisture is crucial. The bin should feel like a wrung-out sponge, damp, not soggy. Too dry? Worms get sluggish and may try to escape. Too wet? The bin turns smelly and worms can drown. Balance juicy foods with dry bedding like shredded newspaper or cardboard. Use a spray bottle for light misting if things dry out. Make sure your bin has drainage holes. If it's too wet, add dry bedding and gently mix it in. Leave the lid off for a few hours to help dry things out. Find the rhythm. Your worms will thrive. Not everything belongs in a worm bin. Avoid meat, fish, dairy, and oily foods. They smell, attract pests, and harm worms. Skip citrus, onions, and spicy foods. They're too acidic or irritating. Processed foods with salt or preservatives are a no-go. Stick to fruit and veggie scraps, coffee grounds, tea bags, and crushed eggshells. If you slip up, remove the problem food and add more bedding. Think of yourself as the chef. Serve simple, natural meals. The closer to how it came from the earth, the better. Feed them right, and they'll reward you with rich compost. It's a win-win. Worms like it mild, between 55 and 77 degrees. Too cold, and they slow down. Too hot, and they'll try to escape or worse. Keep your bin out of direct sun and freezing temps. Garages, basements, or shady spots work well. In hot weather, use a frozen water bottle on top of the bedding to cool things down. In winter, insulate with a blanket or bubble wrap. Worms hate light. Always keep a lid on the bin. Use their dislike of light to harvest compost. Expose the bin, let worms burrow down, and scrape off the top layer. Stable, dark, and comfortable is what they need. Protect them from extremes, and they'll keep working for you. Simple care makes a big difference. Bedding is the foundation of your worm bin. Use plenty of carbon-rich material, shredded newspaper, cardboard, coconut coir, or dry leaves. Start with the bin at least half full of damp bedding. Add more bedding regularly, since worms eat it too. Fluff and replenish bedding to keep things airy and prevent compaction. Bedding balances moisture, absorbs odors, and gives worms a safe retreat. Keep a higher ratio of bedding to food scraps. Every time you feed, add some fresh bedding. A deep, fluffy home keeps worms healthy and resilient. Don't forget their house. It's as important as their dinner. That's it. 5 tips for a thriving worm bin. It's not about perfection, but paying attention and learning as you go. Caring for worms is rewarding. You reduce waste and make garden gold. Don't stress over mistakes. Everyone learns. If you found this helpful, give a thumbs up and subscribe. Share your worm stories in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Take care, and I'll see you next time.